The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any, wrote Alice Walker. What if the exhaustion you feel isn't from doing too much, but from being disconnected from who you truly are? And what if the very loyalty that you pride yourself on, the love you give your family, your children, your aging parent, is quietly costing you your peace, your health, and your sense of self? This is the story of Dana, not her real name. She's a 35-year-old civil engineer who is highly respected in her field. She solves complex structural problems all day, bridges, foundations, and load-bearing walls. But the most fragile structure in her life is invisible, the scaffolding holding her loyalty, grief, and obligation together. Her life changed in the blink of an eye when Dana was 14 years old. Her father died suddenly of a heart attack. One moment he was there, and the next he was gone. The scent of his aftershave clung to his jacket in the back of the bedroom door for months. Somehow reassuring, but also painful. Dana remembers the hollow silence at dinner, the scrape of her mother's fork, the sound of grief swallowing the house. Now, as an empty nester, her mother never truly recovered. Instead, she clung to Dana. At first, it seemed natural. Dana became the strong one, the helper, the emotional partner her mother leaned on. As the years passed, that leaning became dependence. Dana's phone rings 3 times every single day. Her mom pleads, "Why don't you answer? You're coming to dinner this weekend, right? I don't know what I would do without you." Dana feels the familiar tightening in her chest. Guilt, obligation, fear of being a bad daughter. Listen to this shocking truth. Nearly 1 in 5 adults in the United States are caregivers for an aging or a needy parent. That's 20%. Studies show chronic caregiving stress significantly increases the risk of anxiety, depression, and substance misuse. According to the National Institute on Drug Abuse, stress is one of the strongest predictors of addictive behaviors, including the socially rewarded addiction of overworking. Dana doesn't drink excessively. She doesn't use drugs. She overworks. She stays late at the office. She volunteers for extra projects. She tells herself she's just busy. But busyness can be an escape hatch. When you don't face your inner pain, you will anesthetize it. Hard to say that word. Perhaps through wine, scrolling, the ever-present sugar, or achievement. Here's what women need to know. You cannot abandon your higher self and expect renewal. Tapping into your higher self and source energy is your lifeline. Your higher self is the part of you untouched by trauma. It's the calm observer beneath the storm. It's your connection to God, who many call source energy, divine intelligence, or simply source. God is not an old white man in the sky. God is the intelligent, loving force that animates all life. You are the same as source. Imagine that. You're just a smaller version, a chip off the old block, a drop in the ocean. Think of it like this. Your personality is the weather. Your higher self is the sky. The storms of grief, obligation, and fear come and go, but the sky remains vast and unbroken. Dana had forgotten she is the sky. Instead, she was trying to control the weather. Do you ever do that? There is a cost to staying small. One Friday evening, Dana stood in her kitchen. The garlic sizzled in olive oil. The house was quiet. Her husband gently asked, "Do we have to go to her house again this weekend?" Dana's jaw tightened. She imagined her mother alone at the dining room table. She heard Mom's guilt-laced laugh and her guilt-laced sigh. "If I don't go, she'll be hurt," Dana said. But beneath that thought is another. "If I don't go, I'll have to face the fear of disappointing her. If Dana continues this way, her consequences are real. Resentment toward her mother will increase. Emotional distance from her marriage will increase. Burnout at work will increase. And her body carrying chronic stress will increase. Left unaddressed, this becomes generational. Women pass down martyrdom like heirloom china. But then came a turning point. One night, after her third call of the day, Dana sat in her car in the driveway and didn't move. Her breath was shallow. Tears blurred the dashboard lights. She whispered, "I can't keep doing this." In that quiet moment, something shifted. Not rebellion, not anger, awareness. Renewal begins when you stop running from your own truth. Dana began small, 5 minutes of silence each morning. No phone, no email, just breath. She placed a hand on her heart and asked, "What do I need today?" At first, the answer was simple: rest, then space, then boundaries. Here are 5 common mistakes that women make when trying to renew themselves. Let's name them so you don't repeat them. Number 1, confusing love with enmeshment. Love honors both people. Enmeshment erases one. Recognize the difference. Number 2, believing boundaries are betrayal. No, boundaries are bridges, not walls. They protect connection. Connection to yourself, to God, and to your loved ones. Number 3, using overachievement as a painkiller. Success cannot soothe unprocessed grief. Coming home to your true self can. Number 4, ignoring your body's signals. Headaches, fatigue, and irritability. Your body is not the enemy. It's your messenger. Number 5, waiting for permission. No one is coming to declare you free. You must do this for yourself. Dana realized she had built everyone else's foundation while neglecting her own. So she did something terrifying. When she answered the phone, she gently told Mom, "I love you very much. I can't come every weekend anymore. Let's choose one Sunday a month." There was silence. Her heart pounded like it did at 14 years old. But she did not backtrack. The sky does not apologize for the storm. Her mother protested. Guilt flared. Dana breathed. Dana was preparing for her renewal. In the words of Brene Brown, daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves even when we risk disappointing others. There are many rewards for courage, including clarity, energy, self-respect, healthier relationships. Over time, the calls lessened. Dana's marriage softened. She rediscovered painting, a fun activity that she loved before her father died. Grief arose, but this time she met it with compassion instead of avoidance. She began to feel something unfamiliar, joy without permission. It is time for you to contemplate your situation. I urge you to take some time with your journal, perhaps now, and honestly answer these 3 questions. What are you over-functioning to avoid feeling? Whose approval are you still chasing? What would happen if you trusted your inner wisdom more than your external expectations? Imagine standing in your own life, not as an exhausted fixer, but as the radiant, grounded woman you were always meant to be. Remember, you are a joyous soul beyond your expectations, beliefs, and emotions. Renewal is not rebellion. It is remembrance. You are not here to carry everyone. You are here to reconnect to source, to lead from wholeness, to love without losing yourself. Dana's story is not about abandoning her mother. It's about returning to herself. And when you return to yourself, everything changes. Why are so many grown daughters silently sacrificing their mental health to manage their parents' emotional needs? And why is no one talking about the cost? If you've ever felt the weight of trauma and stress and sought a deeper connection with yourself, you are not alone. I've created a powerful course and community called Surviving to Thriving. Check it out and book a call with me, a free call, so we can determine how I can best help you. Go to marciadiane.com and take your first step towards true renewal and greater joy. Because the world doesn't need more exhausted version of you. It needs the real you, and the you who is connected, courageous, and luminous. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment and share.